Okay, so stress Y1 is equal to minus 6.56, right? Because that is stress Y1 plus, because it's going towards the right, 63.44. Okay, so minus 6.56 plus by 63.44 is equal to positive 56.88 megapascal. And then stress Y2 is equal to minus 133.44 minus 63.44, because it's going towards the left hand side. So 133.44 is equal to minus 196.8 megapascal. Okay. So now we realize that now you know why 196.8 is not applicable, right? It's outside the operating bracket. Right? It's outside of the operating bracket and the material will fail. So you will address this not possible value or not valid value. Right? Whereas this one is inside the limits. Okay, so this is good. So now, after here, we are going to construct 3D Mohr circle. So how does the 3D Mohr circle look like now? Okay, for the valid solution. Okay, so over here, then we are going to draw Mohr circle. Okay, so this is one of our this is one of our circle, right? So now we know, right, from here, we know that over here, right, this is our point Z. Can you all see where I draw point Z now? Point Z is our anchor, right? Point Z. So we can draw two more circles. Okay, we can draw two more circles. One circle is 2, 4, 6, 7, so 3.5. So this is one circle. Right? Can anyone tell me what plane does this circle belongs to? Anyone? This circle belongs to our YZ plane. Why? Because from Y, this angle from here to here, from Y, right, to here, right, is an acute angle. Okay. Or this angle is less than what? This angle is less than 90 degrees. So Y coming here less than 90 degrees, that's why it's our YX plane. It's not the XZ plane because X go to here, right? Let's say point X go to here, it has to rotate more than what? More than 90 degrees. Okay, so that's why that's a YZ plane. And the other Mohr circle, the other circle, okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 40. This circle over here they've just drawn, this belongs to the XZ plane. Okay, and finally the biggest circle that we have drawn, right? This is our XY plane. So this is our in plane, and the rest are our out of plane. And this one is also our out of plane. If you have to pick the other circle, why the other circle, why point Y is not valid? Okay, so I'm going to copy. Okay, and I'm going to paste. The other circle is not valid because if we were to choose the other circle, right? What happened to the other circle? You can see now, right? It is outside the operating bracket. That is why, right, it's not valid. So now the answer we got is 56.88 and 196.8 is not valid. So we go and look at the solution, right? So we will go to the solution. Okay, I'm trying to go back to the solution, right? So this is the solution that you see. So 196.88 is not valid, it's rejected. Now you know why, yes or no? You can relate to stress strain curve, how to relate to the yield strength compared to this now. Okay, so this is people having other knowledge that works and we don't know. And 68.44 is the valid answer, right? Because it's within the operating bracket. We just constructed what? We have just constructed the tau max is equal to what? 75. Okay, so now you decide what you want to use. Okay, you can use this or you can just draw circles. Okay, I mean, personally, I will just draw circles. So over here, look at the math that we've done. Look at the math. Okay, the math is so simple, right? The math is so simple. It's like, seriously, okay, you don't need to go to that level of math. Okay, so what those equations are the equation of a circle. Okay, why not just draw the circle? Okay, now, so we only have one value. Okay, so we still have another value to go for. Okay, as I said, you decide. I'm not going to force feed you to draw. Okay, but I will seriously prefer to draw. Okay, so let's look at the other possible value. Okay, the other possible value. Okay, is we are going to do this using the rules of the circle. Okay, but later on I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so the other circle, so I'm going to again sketch the Mohr circle. Okay, I'm going to sketch the Mohr circle. Okay, so I'm only going to sketch to the on the negative side. I'm not going to sketch the positive side. Okay, you guys know the operating limits already. So I'm going to do from 1 minus 180, 160, minus 140, 120, 100, minus 80, 60, 40, 20, 0. Okay, so this is our normal stress. And then the shearing stress, right? Shearing stress, clockwise rotation, 20, 40, 60, 80, right? Then we have minus 20, minus 40, minus 60, minus 80. Then I'm going to draw our operating limits. So the Mohr circle cannot go outside those limits. So this is your hey Eugene, come on. So this is your limits. So it's minus 75. It will stop at 150, right? Minus 75. So our circle has to be inside there. So a point that we are very sure of is over here. Our anchor point is our stress Z. Okay, so our point is fixed. Okay, our Z point is fixed. Then we have our minus 70. Right, we have our minus 70, and then we have our 40 line. You guys know that the 40 is the one bottom, so you have 40 here. Now, point Y is controlled by the 40, okay? Point Y is controlled by the 40. Because if you look at the question, point Y, right? Point Y over here, right? Has to have a shear of what? 40 also. So the 40 is also another controlling point, okay? So we know that this is our point point X. Okay. So there's another possibility. Okay. So again, we have to have 3 circles. Okay. We have to have 3 circles in here. And we know one of the circle has to be here. One of the circle, right? One of the circle is here. Right? It has to satisfy the tau max. Okay. One circle is here. Okay. All right. One of the circle is here. Right? So this circle over here has to be there, because when you draw this circle, it means we have to satisfy tau max is equal to 75 megapascal. Right? That is a requirement. Okay. So from here, we know that over here, this point is our stress mean. Okay. So we can construct with 2 points, we can construct another circle. Okay. So I'm going to draw a line, right? This is by constructing. Okay. I'm going to draw a line from here to here for my other circle. Okay. And then remember, we have done our rules of the circle. Okay. So I'm going to copy the rules of the circle. Okay. I'm going to copy the rules of the circle. Hold on. I know it's such a such a pity that always the last minute when the class is almost over, we do important stuff. I hate that. Okay. Right. So I'm going to copy the rules of the, I'm going to show you the rules of the circle. So we have drawn this earlier, right? So this is the rules of the circle, right? Right. This is the rules of the circle. So from here, I'm going to use the rules of the circle, right? So we are constructing a smaller circle now. Okay, a smaller circle. So I'm going to copy this line. I'm going to paste, and then I'm going to rotate by 90 degrees. Right. So over here now, I'm going to put at this point, and this has to be 90 degrees. Okay. So from here, what I'm trying to work out is, I know that the other circle over here is my stress C. I'm going to call it stress C. Okay, that is my stress C value. Why I know it's there? Because of the rules of the circle, right? The rules of the circle state that, right, this has to be 90 degrees. So this point over here, our C point over here, is like our point X. Okay. So remember what I've done. I've drawn the line from here to here, right? And then, oh, hold on. Let me use I've drawn a line from here to here. Then I rotate by what? 90 degrees. So I know that that is the diameter of my circle. Okay, that's the diameter of my circle. So from here, I'm going to call this my alpha point. Okay, I'm going to call this my alpha. So what we are trying to do now is we are trying to find the diameter of the circle. Okay, we're going to find the diameter of circle. And this circle will be the XY plane, right? Because it's going to touch the XY plane. So from here, we're going to find the principal stress of the XY plane. Right? Okay. So over here, then we can find what is our tangent alpha first. Right? Tangent alpha. And we know the distance from here to here. This distance that I've just drawn, this is equal to 40. Right? And the distance from here to here is equal to 80. Right? So tangent alpha is 40 divided by 80. Alpha over here, okay, so 40 divided by 80 inverse tangent is equal to 26.6 degrees. Okay, that is our 26.6 degrees, right? So from here, right, we can find our stress C value. Okay, because if that is alpha, this is also our alpha. Okay, so stress C is equal to minus 70 plus, because it's going towards the right, right? Plus by 40, right? Multiplied by tangent 26.6. Okay. Why 40? Because we know that this is 40, right? So tangent 26.6, right? Times by 40 plus by minus 70. So it's equal to minus, approximately equal to minus 50. Okay. So next we can find the average stress for the XY plane. So this will be equal to minus 50, minus 50. So basically the center of the circle, plus by minus 150 divided by 2. So the center of the circle is equal to minus 100 MPa. Okay. So we know that this is our stress average. Okay. Then we can draw another straight line across. Right. We can draw another straight line across. So over here, excuse me, this is our Y2. Okay. So to find our Y2, right? To find a Y2, so what to find a Y2 is not difficult, right? So I will do it. So we know that this is alpha, right? This is also alpha. The angle over here is equal to what? To alpha. Rules of the circle, like what we have drawn before, right? Rules of, I'm following the rules of the circle now. Okay, so if there is 2 alpha, this angle is also equal to 2 alpha, right? So from here we can calculate our point at Y2. But before I do that, we can also construct our Mohr circle first. Okay, by right I should so our Mohr circle is from here to here, right? And then you can, so if that's the case, so it can go from here, because it's 50. Okay. So that is the other Mohr circle. And this Mohr circle that I've just drawn, this is for your XY plane. Right? That is for your XY plane. So we can calculate Y2 now. Okay, so stress Y2 is equal to minus 100 minus by 40 divided by tangent 2 alpha. Okay, so this is equal to minus 100 minus 40 divided by tangent 2 alpha. So 2 multiplied by 26.6. So this is equal to 40 divided by tangent twice times by 26.6, close bracket, plus by. So it's equal to minus 130 megapascal. Okay. So this is the other answer. Okay. So if I were to construct another circle, so 40, 40, 25. Right. So this last circle over here is for your X, Z. Okay. Okay. So this one, you have to be very familiar with the rules of the circle. Okay. So if we look at if I go back and show you their solution, okay. If I were to go back and show you their solution, okay. So this is their solution. So the answer is also minus 130 megapascal over here. So they calculate the 50, which you have calculated before, right? So that is the rules of the circle that they've applied. We just draw it out, okay? So, oh, sorry. I've gone over by 5 minutes, okay? I've posted quiz, the last quiz, and it's due next Friday. On that note, I'd like to thank you for your time, and I would like to end class. I would like to stop recording now. If you have any question, okay,